Hey, how we doing? Welcome to a stirring rendition. Before I ever pull off here, safety first. Get on this seat belt. Welcome to another edition, Choir Boys Cutlery. It's about the 80th one, I believe. I don't know. I'm sure someone will keep me posted on that. Now, I planned on doing some cutting today, planned on doing some unboxing today, and then the good Lord said nope, and it flooded. And my box got there after I left. Luckily, Megatron heard it hit the ground. So she went out there and shot me about 100 pictures of it. So I'm not happy with FedEx at all. I'm not even going to get into a rant today. I just don't have it in me. I'm going to do a couple things. One is, we're not going to ever have an edition without a knife. Now, if we have in the past, I'm sure somebody will scroll through and try to find one. That's in the past. Henceforward, no matter what we do, no matter what we talk about, we're going to have a knife involved. And I got a cool one today. It's this. It's a Spyderco, obviously. But I want y'all to look at this thing. See that clip? That clip's welded on, or it's actually not welded on. Hold on, let me look. Yeah, that's welded on. Welded on there, and it's made in I can't pronounce. Made in Japan. It's S-E-I-K-E Japan. It's the only knife I have with all serrations. It's the only knife I have with any serrations. I hate serrations. Personal preference. That's it. Nothing against them. I like the aesthetics of a straight blade. Now, I like this one because the whole thing is serrated, and I'll give you another look at it. Now, when I got this thing, the cool thing about this knife is this. Twofold. One, this is going to go to my good friend from the West End, Dale King, because this is about all Dale carries, the Spydercos. And a D2 knife that I've never heard the end of. So let me clear this up real quick. I like D2 steel. I love D2 steel. Okay, Dale, love it. And yes, we went and bought a knife with D2 steel. And you didn't pay $100 for it, if memory serves. And my memory generally serves. So, having said that, my man, I believe you paid about 88, 89, somewhere in there. What I was trying to allude to this morning was, and I know I go off on tangents, is this. There's certain steels, D2, AUS 8, which I despise. And a couple more that you shouldn't pay. You should always have a price point. And one thing I do buying a knife is this. For a folder, I have a certain amount of money that I'll spend. I'm not going over it. For a fixed blade, a certain amount of money I'll spend, not going over it. That serves a lot of reasons. I have some nice knives, I really do, and you say, I hadn't seen them. You will, Lord. But I try to hold to that because I know me, and son, I'd spend every dime I got and skip some meals, which wouldn't kill me. I've told y'all my grill knife is a Randall. Somebody wants to buy me a Randall, man, I'd love you. Do I expect? No. I also, guys, when I buy a knife, I use it. I'm a member of a couple different Facebook groups, Cold Steel Nation, Ops users, or something like that. And it's a good mix. There's a lot of guys on there, man. They're collectors, and they've got some really nice, some really sharp stuff. And it's the same stuff I got. Mine's just beat to hell. It's just the way I am on stuff. Okay? So that being said, let me get back to this knife. I digress. Let me check my minutes. I'm trying to make this a brief one. Here's the cool thing about this knife. It's got the U.S. patent on it, so I looked it up. This is a prototype. This was made in 1984. This was a prototype for the Delica. Okay? Now, that's what the intranet told me. What research I did. I'm sure somebody, it's not a Delica. I didn't say it was a Delica. I said it was a prototype for. It's razor sharp. Probably in serrations I hate. It is razor sharp. gonna tell you, here's what's cool about this knife. There's a place in Green Cove Springs called the Treasure Chest. It's a consignment shop. It's huge, but it's a consignment shop. When you walk in the Treasure Chest, son, on the counter, there is a bowl of knives. And if it's not on the counter, when they see me walking in, y'all pardon me 1 second, let me make this turn. When they see me turning in or pulling in, they'll put that bowl on the counter. Every knife in that bowl is $5. Doesn't matter what it is. And they got a lot of them old school, y'all remember them Barlow knives? You know what I'm talking about, son? When you was a kid, you get you one of them Barlows. They got a bunch of them. I bought me some of them. So me and Meg walk in, and I walk by and see this knife. Took about 2 steps, backed up 2 steps. Picked it up. I have no poker face. I'm over grinning like a grinning idiot. And I look at the lady who she really don't like me. I don't know why. I buy stuff every time I go in there, but whatever. Neither here nor there. And she said, I know, it's supposed to be some expensive knife. It's $5. So I threw a $5 bill at her and said, okie dokie. Actually, I think I threw 6 to keep the change. That may be why she don't like me. But for $5, I got this knife. And I'm going to give it to my boy Dale. That's Spyderco, again, is all he carries. He's a good dude. So, Delbert, this one's going to you. It's a cool looking knife. Hope you appreciate it, son. I'm a one-way street here. So there's that. We're going to bring this thing to an end. I'll address something real quick. We talk often about veterans, the 22 a day. My man Carl Ruger put on there and said, hey man, there's other folks, you know, that are depressed and thinking about ending it. And he said, I'm just saying. And I think I know Carl well enough just from a little bit of messaging back and forth. I know exactly how he's saying it. And he's saying it with a good heart. And what I'm about to say, I wanted to clear this up anyway. Veterans are just, for whatever reason, man, when I started this channel and when this started, veterans, it's just a cause that's near and dear to my heart. Now, let me say this. If you are out there and you are suffering from depression, I don't care who you are. I don't care your walk of life. I don't care any of that. Reach out for help. Hey, we focus on veterans because that's what's on my heart and that's where I feel like I'm led to go. But if you're hurting, if you're suffering, please reach out. And when I say reach out to a friend, reach out to a minister, to a policeman, to anybody that can help you. And so, Carl, I appreciate you bringing that up, man, because, again, I know exactly how you were saying it, and I appreciate that, and I do look to you for advice on a lot of things. But that's kind of where my heart's at, and that's kind of the direction that we go in now. When I mention addiction, that's personal to me because I've said it many times. That's a personal battle that I have fought and still fight. I don't believe addiction's a disease. I don't. And that's a personal thing too. To me, by saying that, it's a crutch. Don't get mad at me. Ain't much about it if you do, but that's just personal. I don't want to give it any power personally. That's why I say I don't believe it's a disease. Now, having said those two things, here in a little bit, I'm going to shoot another video tonight, probably 2 more, because of a package that I got in that I'm really aggravated about. But I was really excited about the contents thereof. Hopefully they're fine. Megan thinks they're fine, so we'll get home and see. The other thing is this, son. I've been telling you about this Kydex adventure, okay? So we're going to shoot a quick video from inside the war room there, kind of show you what we got, show you where we're at. Other than that, I'm Scab, you're not. I love y'all. We gone. Peace. See if I can turn the thing off. I usually can't. Little fat hands.